a full-time mom and nobody can take care of my baby.
And then I got COVID, and
this is so weird. This is so hard.
As a teacher educator, my priority is to continuously solve the best possible methods to teach in a way my students learn. The flexible course structure gave students the option of attending sessions in the classroom, participating synchronized class on Zoom, doing both, or complete the course completely self-paced online. My students showed increased stress and anxiety due to COVID-19, expressed fear and worry about their own health and of their family, and concerns on academic performances. So to support students to better cope with the stress, anxiety, fear, and concerns, HyFlex teaching model was developed and offered for all of my courses. So how was HyFlex learning? Let's hear comments from students.
And then I got COVID, and I wasn't missing anything from, it was still an option that I was able to continue to go to class, attend class, even if I wasn't able to come to campus.
I really like that this classroom has the option of HyFlex, that I can join on Zoom or I can go to the classroom, but since I'm a full-time mom and I just prefer to do it online this semester just because nobody can take care of my baby, so it's been really awesome to just be able to do it online and teachers be so flexible about it and understanding that I do take care of my son full-time and do class full-time, so I think it's been pretty great. I might do school online next semester too, just
really?
It's a little easier for me instead of having to drive to Moorhead.
Absolutely.
So it's a pretty good experience so far.
You don't have to find a babysitter. You can actually continue your education at home.
Flexible, and then I could switch between being in person or online. And then just with COVID and everything, it was super nice to be able to still get in-person experiences even if I had to stay home.
The attendance is totally an option, but you still.
But then that requires me to have to go through the slides on my own and read them on my own and try to understand the information, where I still like a teacher giving the information to me and teaching me in that sense. So that's kind of why I like the Zoom and
I like the HyFlex model because it was flexible for everyone, and I personally learned better in a classroom, but if I had to, I could stay home, and I really appreciated just having that option.
When we did have Zoom, it was nice that we could have the device sitting at the table with the group, or we could go into break rooms or chat rooms to chat about the discussions. And it was really nice for, especially during COVID, how a lot of times there were chances that we were going to be missing lots of classes, and it was a way to be able to stay in class and not fall behind.
I would say definitely the environment when we did come into class or was on Zoom, it was very inviting. We definitely were encouraged to share our opinions, so it was very nice. The HyFlex was fantastic because it not only gave you the option to be either in class or online, but it gave you an option to have some of both. If you missed class, you were able to make it up easier. And just the high amount of flexibility was able to really relieve a lot of stress that can sometimes occasionally come with courses that are much more rigid on attendance and participation.
I like that it was synchronous if you chose and asynchronous if you also wanted that.
I think that it's important to have this not only for being sick, but for weather-wise here. We have lots of snow days that pop up, and it leaves us behind in a lot of classes, so this would be helpful. In a lot of our classes, we get taught that we need to be flexible teachers and have a variety of different ways for students to express and be able to do their assignments, and I think this is a way to help with all that, the multimodal learning that we learn about.
I liked how you set it up, everything was very, this is what we're going to do this week, and then we had, this is what you should be reading, this is what assignments I have laid out, this is what the PowerPoint I'm going to be going over in class has on it.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. The organization of D2L was fantastic. It definitely helped. And even though, like, yes, it was a flexible schedule for the everything through an end of the semester, basically, with the point system, you still had those guidelines of here's what week you should have this chapter done, here's what week you should have this chapter done. And that was really nice to help at least know where you need to be or know where you should be. And have an idea based on that where you should be at in points so you're not struggling at the end of the semester trying to catch up with everything.
This is so weird, this is so hard, like, but I like the way you organized it, because, like, I would easily, like, I could find everything right away.
Oh, thank